Okay, can you hear me? Great. Well, let me first join the chorus of people saying congratulations. I think you both demonstrated a lot of passion and a lot of talent in how you approached it. Um, for the most part, my comments, I will make a few niggly stylistic points. One of the things that both of you have a tendency to do is use the phrase "like" a great deal. And it's oddly enough, among the many lawyers I supervise across the country, it's a very common trait. And at some level, little things like that can make a subtle difference and can help distinguish you from opponents when you don't rely on something like that. I thought you did a good job of framing the issues. Comment was made that facts are always a great thing to utilize. I think sometimes you have to be a little careful about multiple uses of phrases that are very dramatic. Mohammed, you had a tendency to use the phrase grossly overfunded a great deal. It would have been really great, especially when something like the sheriff is coming back at you with a number. If you had some research, if you had something that said, these are the statistics that you can get nationwide. And I know they're available because, among other things, my company has its own police force. So it is easy to find that data about and to rebut that kind of claim. The one thing that I thought was very effective, Amaya, that you did with the sort of laying things out, 1, 2, 3, setting up a regular cadence like that can be very effective, particularly with a jury pool. Sometimes the more structure you can give them, the more they will retain. You've got to remember that you're always trying to pour water into a sieve. You're not pouring into a pot, and it's leaking out even as you're pouring it in. So if you give them a physical structure, sometimes that's a very helpful tool. And I thought that was well used. I thought both of you did a good job of listening to and responding to the questions. And you both employed what I think is a very effective use of not confronting the issue from the other side in a way that demonized it. It's very easy when you have people in this debate trying to say you're either for me or against me, you're for me or you're for crime. And neither of you took that low shot, neither of you did that. And you've got you did a really good job of focusing that way. One suggestion I might make that both of you consider is knowing that those stereotypes are out there. Sometimes it's very helpful if you confront them head on. And I thought, Mohammed, you actually did a better job on rebuttal than in your initial case of saying, what I'm trying to do is head off the problem before it takes a cop. What I'm trying to do is get person the treatment they need before they wind up confronting a person on the street. And that sort of policy shift to because the problems don't go away. And the sheriff gave you the problems, drug abuse, crime, all of those things. If you sit there and say, none of those things go away, or making those things go away earlier before there's a confrontation can be a lot more effective, is what I was thinking. But again, excellent job by both of you. I thought it was well done, and again, very well responded.
Much.
I'll use the other